Hi, I'm Ed Professor Tom, and I talk about sales, advertising, leadership, and the truth. For the past few weeks, we've been talking about cancellations and how to handle them properly. The first two rules that we talked about deal mainly with preventative maintenance and really represent more of the exceptions to the rule or the rare cases of things that happen within the flow of business. But today I want to talk about something that is more likely to happen. Most of our clients and prospects mean well, love what they're getting, buy what we ask them to, and we execute in a way that is effective. But invariably, all the time, what happens? Their co-op gets changed, making their ad obsolete. They are now required to do a certain thing in their ads that they weren't. Or the budget is coming from here versus from there. Or they're making a shift in a particular issue, or there's a new competitor coming to town and they're having to scramble to make a difference in some aspect of their business that they didn't have to think about before. I mean, we all know it. We don't know when the next tsunami is going to hit the coast of some country, or a tornado hitting a plant somewhere and ruining a client's business. I mean, there's a million different things that can happen. I want you to understand that when a client calls you and says, I think I might have to cancel, or I need to cancel, don't panic in that moment. Don't act as if that is the only option. It's very easy because a client is supplying with you with money to go do a service for them, that they are the all-knowing or know more than you kind of person. Many times, and this is true about a lot of businesses and a lot of AEs, how they handle it, they may not realize that they have other options besides just cancellation. They may not realize that if they just talk through particular issues with you, you may be able to solve a problem and never have to take a cancellation at all. They may know the rules. They may think they have to do it anyway. But if you stop them right there, if you can do the diagnosis with them right there on the call, or hang up and schedule a time later that day or within the next 24 hours to talk through what the issues are, you might actually be able to do a quick deep dive and find a solution for them so that they don't actually have to cancel. Perhaps it's just we remove it from air and move the schedule to later in the month or to the first of next month while we create a new ad that fits your new co-op requirements. Most of the time, the heart of our clients are just like ours. We want to do the right thing, they want to do the right thing, but they don't know that there are other options besides getting out. Calmly and collectively go through the process of finding out what the problems are, and then separate that from everything else and try to solve those problems. If you can handle it that way, you're more than likely to save yourself from cancellation at least half of the time right there. Generally, about 3/4 of the time, based on my own experience. I know that's not completely scientific, but it's true. You will save more than half of your cancellations if you can deep dive rather than just taking them and moving it along. We're not a commodity for everybody. We are true consultants for very many, even the agencies out there. So hold true to who you are and try to save the cancellation by fixing the problems before canceling the buy.